I just got exclusive access inside the F1 broadcast facility, seeing firsthand how F1 is recorded, edited, and broadcast to the world. And I'd wager that you probably didn't know that all of the footage, audio, and data points that are captured on track all over the world are then being beamed back to the UK, where all of this data is then analysed by producers before being cut into several different feeds, one main broadcast that you've probably seen on TV, and then many others for different platforms and formats. And to be absolutely clear, what this means is that F1 can be recorded in Melbourne, Australia, with around about 60 to 70 different cameras, and then data from that is sent all the way back to the UK in around about 0.16 seconds, which is crazy, and is made possible by around about 60 kilometers of fibre optic cable that they actually lay at the tracks, and then a 100 gigabit connection all the way back to the UK over the internet. And I mean, it makes sense, right? All of the same data is accessible, with the same teams working in essentially the same spaces, but without lugging all of the gear, data centers, and staff to every single race. Each event can generate a whopping 600 terabytes of data. And I bet you also didn't know that the advertising you see during a race might not actually be real, as there's some very clever software that actually can take what's real in the race and then can overlay this with different advertisements for different regions or just for different sponsors. Team radio is a really cool addition too, and in a dedicated room, a small team will ingest each driver's comms, with key moments being broadcast in as little as just 10 seconds. There's even a dedicated staff member that listens to all of the drivers' radios at the same time. Lots of F1's broadcast also comes from Biggin Hill itself. There's a dedicated room for interviews, debriefs, and green screen, and the main F1 TV commentary is recorded here, with partners able to do this too if desired. The man with the final say of what you see is Phil Rourke, director for over 25 years, and he's a surprisingly calm chap. And obviously, as I had that opportunity to talk to the director of F1's TV, I had to ask, why are there no graphics at the start of the race? And I was told that it's because it's too chaotic and the order is changing too much. But in my eyes, that's precisely why we need it. It's not going to change anytime soon, guys. But regardless, this whole process is pretty wild, isn't it? The fact that footage can be captured in Australia, mixed in Biggin Hill, and then appear on North American TV in seconds. This is all achieved with F1's partnership with Lenovo, with well-known hardware like laptops and computers deployed in operations all over the globe, as well as back-end servers and data centers that can handle and process all of that data. Thanks to Lenovo and F1 for showing me around.